I haunted my old apartment using minions over a lost deposit. So like 4-ish years ago, my BF, now husband, and I were moving out of our first shitty apartment. The landlord was awful, and even though we cleaned it top to bottom and had improved it significantly while we were there, new fixtures my dad built, new tiling in bathroom and paint, they refused to return the deposit, saying it was dirty and would need an expensive cleaner. Even though they hadn't seen it yet. We learned later his daughter liked the flat after seeing what we did to it and wanted to live there. And I guess the landlord saw this as a way to get one more month of rent before having to house his extremely entitled brat for free. We were moving countries like days later, so we couldn't really fight it. So it was the last day before we were meant to leave and lock up, and I was super pissed about the deposit. We had a pile of old stuff we had used to decorate from my BF's movie theater manager job we were going to toss. One of these was a voice box from a giant inflatable minion from Despicable Me, or possible a standee, cannot recall. The thing was that this voice box went off randomly, like only once every few days, spouting fart noises and minions gibberish. It has a button, and it was meant to be motion activate when customers walked past, but it also just went off randomly for some reason. Guess where I put that annoying little fucker? If you said crammed into a hole in the drop ceiling, then you would be right. The icing on the cake? I was FB friends with a neighbor who messaged me that she heard the girl talking about how her flat is haunted and she keeps hearing this scary noise at night, and if I had any of those issues. Was it petty? Yup. Would I do it again as a full-grown adult? No, I would have just let it slide and moved on. Am I proud of 23YO me for using minions to wreak havoc over $900? Yeah, little bit. Small update if anyone cares. I did a Google and found the display. I thought it was inflatable, but now I remember they were these heavy plastic molded figures the cinema received. They did the same for Alvin and Chipmunks, as anyone remembers those. This is what they looked like. They also sat on a platform that had the sound box under with a motion sensor. That's why his sign is telling people to talk. www.lifesizepropshop.com/details Despicable Me Minions Movie Theater Display 3A0E29 key E041 9FB4 41D of Life tent size tent Despicable sent me minions. Apple sent pays of Venmo or Zelle. /dub.lifesizePropShop.com/catalog/details/Despicable Me Minions Movie Theater Display 3A0E29AC E041 9FB4 41D or F Avatar. Text equals life size sent Despicable Me Minions Apple tent pay Venmo Zelle.